Hey guys, here's the first installment of our Flexi Hip series. Make sure you have enough space to move comfortably. You don't need anything. Shoes are fine, or bare feet as I have it. The first 3 exercises will happen right in a row, so make sure you're paying attention right alongside me. Here we go. Nice wide hips, toes pointed out. We're gonna just body weight squat. I want you to squeeze the glute underneath, hips rolled out, the femurs will turn naturally. You can have your hands up, on your hips, above your head, whatever you'd like. We're gonna do 15 nice and slow. Try to feel if you have any pinching. That's 3. Nice and slow. You heard a pop here, totally natural. As we continue to warm up, continue to get those hips moving, especially if you've been sitting for a while. You're gonna notice a little bit of a burn. Maybe you start to move more naturally towards the end. That's 8, we have 7 more. Make sure you're breathing, the core is engaged. We're not walking the hips out at all. We're going straight up and down, putting the weight into our heels. You got 3 more. Last 2, and 1, excellent. We're gonna move to elephant walks. Feet hips width distance apart, core nice and tight. We're gonna lift one knee. I'm gonna stand to the side so you can see me. I'm gonna hinge through my hip, and I'm gonna reach for my left toe. So you should feel a long stretch through your heel, right into your hamstring. And now I'm gonna set my right heel down, I'm gonna lift my left. We're gonna go left to right for 15 on each side. Make sure you're breathing throughout the course of this exercise. Good, that's 5. Just lifting each heel and planting. Here's 7. Notice I'm just ragdolling over the top. I can feel it going all the way through from my heel, through the back of my knee. Good. We have 3 more. I'm going to turn this way. Two more. Again, lifting one side, reaching, and then the other side. And now, if you can, find something to hold on to. I'm gonna do it without. We're gonna do some hip cars. So again, roll that pelvis underneath. Here I am anterior, here I am posterior. I'm gonna pick my right knee up, and I'm gonna push it out to the side, drag my knee back, and back to the front. All of them working external rotation of the hip here. Good, 3. We're gonna do 5 in each direction. Here's 4, knee pulls out. Try not to open your hips, push back, squeeze the glute, back to the front. Out, back, and to the front. Now let's reverse. We're gonna go back, keep the chest tall, out, and then pull back in. Now we're working that internal rotation of the hip. Notice I'm not opening my hip towards the camera. I'm keeping it nice and steady and forward. Here's 3. 1 more on the side. Good, we're gonna switch and plant. From the front now, we're gonna do the left side. So I'm planting my right foot, I'm tucking my hips under, my knee comes up, out, and I rotate that heel so it's back to the back of the room. Up, out, rotate that heel, pull it back in. Here's 3, out, rotate, pull it back in, 4, out, rotate, pull it back in. Last one in this direction, out, rotate, pull it back in. Now moving backwards. We're gonna push it back, squeeze the glute, push the knee out, and pull it back in. Again, we're not opening the hips, push, oop, lost my balance, totally normal, push, out, in, push, out, in. Hey, balances are opportunities when we wobble, okay? Keep it tight, in, here. Last one, back, good, in. All right, go ahead and grab some water. We're gonna set up for our next exercises. It's gonna be single leg deads. If you're unfamiliar, no big deal, but I'll walk you right through it. All right, now that we're back, gonna stand to my side so you can see me. I have my right foot planted. Hips are turned under. You should feel your low core invested. My left toe is back. From here, stiff leg, soft knee. I'm gonna hinge through my hips, send it back. I should feel a big stretch here. Again, single leg. And then pull yourself back up, keep the core tight. Push, don't let that hip open. Pull. We're gonna do 10. Push, soft leg, stiff muscles. Reach if you would like, as long as you keep that chest nice and flat. Here's 4. Breathe. We're gonna exhale on the way up. Squeeze the core. Down. Exhale on the way up. And again. This is 7. We're gonna do 3 more. Keep it with me. You might feel a little sweat happening here. If you can reach a little further, do it. As long as that back's not rounding. Notice my back is nice and flat. Last one on this side. We're gonna switch. And perfect. Switch to the other side. From the front. The left foot is planted. My right toe is back, really gentle. 99% of the weight on my left foot. From here, tuck that core in. You should feel your low belly. Again, hinge through the hip. Think taco shell right here. Big long stretch. Push through the hip to rise. There's a cord wrapped around your hip. It's pulling you back, pushing you back forward. Good. Inhale. Exhale, core tight. Inhale. Still looking for that stretch. Exhale. As you go through these reps, you might get lower. You might have to reach farther. There's 5. Couple more, we'll take another break. Exhale, draw it in. Here's 7. Push. I feel my booty on fire. Reach. Pull. 2 more. Reach. Again, barely any weight on that right foot. Good. Last one this side. Good. And reach. Grab that water. Good. All right, moving on to some lunge pulses. Go ahead and meet me in a front lunge. We're gonna start with our right foot forward, my left foot's back. Again, pull that core underneath. I feel a hip flexor stretch here. I'm gonna lean forward. These are pulses. Lean forward until I feel that hip flexor. Easier way to do it, fingers on the ground. I tuck my left toe, and then I pulse. I push my hips down towards the ground, and I come up. Back toe replaces. Good. Down, up, push through my back hip, down, up. 10 on each side. This is 3. Push. You should not feel your quad on this side. Should be all in that left hip. Push. Really trying to drive my left hip down towards the ground. Here's 5. I'm just going to do 5 with you, and then you're going to continue. Good. If we switch to the other side, after you complete those 10, here I am. Left foot's forward, right foot hip is back. I'm going to turn my hip underneath so I feel that nice big stretch here in my hip flexor. Coming forward, hands on the ground is the easier version. Let's start there. From here, I push forward until I feel that hip flexor stretch. I pick my back knee up, and I push my hip down. I come back up, I replace. I even feel this on my left hip. Push. Again, we're gonna do 5. You're gonna give me 10 at home. Push. Good. This is 4. Hands on the ground. Find that deep hip flexor stretch. Push that knee back to the ceiling, and then push the hips down. Last one. Good. Find it deep. Good. From here, we're gonna go right into our pigeon stretch. If you need a moment to complete those 5, go ahead and pause. From this position, this is half kneeling, I'm going to go ahead and drop my left foot across my right. Might be a little wobble. And then I'm gonna slide down so that my knee is across my body, scooting my right hip back. Boy, do I feel this on the left side. Should be right out here. We're gonna hold here for 30 seconds. Really push your chest up and tall. And then if you can, we're gonna fall forward now for the last 20 seconds. Breathing deeply into these exercises is key. Do not hold your breath. 10 more seconds, we're gonna come up. We'll take a break, and then I'll show you a modification. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and roll onto that left hip. Now, if that was really hard for you, I want you to go ahead and bring your right knee back up. So now we're in a 90-90. My front knee and ankle are at 90 degrees, and my back knee is at 90 degrees. I'm gonna sit up really tall again. Posture is probably the biggest thing with this stretch. I feel it on the inside of my hip here, my right side, and I'm gonna dip forward. Try to drive your left hip back. Breathe. You can push your front shin and ankle into the ground for a deeper stretch. We got about another 20 seconds here. Breathe. We're gonna go to the other side afterwards. You're almost through this workout. This mobility series, you're gonna feel much better. Big deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. 5 seconds. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Go ahead and come up. Let's come back into that lunging position. Now our right foot is forward. From here, the right foot crosses across the left. I'm gonna dump forward so that my knee can come to the ground right beside my wrist, and I'm gonna scoot my hip way back on the left side. Already I feel the outside of my right leg. Again, come up nice and tall first. Try to relax into that deep hip stretch. And then we're gonna fall forward if we can. If this isn't there, that's totally fine. Stay upright. Make sure you're breathing. 30 seconds here. By the time we're done with this series, you might be able to get your head down to the ground. But remember, it's not about the upper body. It's about how this hip is functioning. Can you get it lower to the ground? Is your knee at a 90-degree angle, or is your foot way out in front? Things are changing all the time, so make sure you're taking notes about how the body feels. 3 more seconds. I'm going to give you that modification. 2 and 1. Go ahead and roll onto the right hip. Let's bring that left foot back, left knee up towards our right heel. I'm in a 90-90. My right knee is right in front of my right hip. My left knee is directly out from my left shoulder. From here, tall spine. Turn that chest nice and forward. And I'm gonna hinge. Nice and deep. And boy, do I feel it in my IT band. Breathe, but keep your chest tall. Do not round your back. You will lose the stretch. 30 seconds here again. Option to drive the knee and the ankle into the ground for a deeper activation. We have 1 more stretch after this and we are done. You made it through your first day. Good. 10 more seconds. Push, 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 push. Maybe that chest is falling. Try to assess your posture. Are you rounding your back? Are you taking it easy? 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Little rest here. Give you a second. We're going to bring both knees to the front. Now, we are familiar with butterfly stretch. We've all done butterfly stretch when we were as kids. This was a gym staple. It gets a lot harder as an adult because you're externally rotating your hips. We just don't do that anymore unless you're playing basketball maybe. So your feet may be way out in front of you. That's okay. They may be really, really close. Great. Just remember that our focus is how the internal part of our hips here is moving. So if you're not feeling it there, what are we really doing? So go ahead and bookend your feet together right in front of you. We're gonna take a nice tall posture. From here, I'm gonna push my knees down. I'm still holding onto my ankles. I'm not using my elbows. I can feel the outside of my glutes working. Now I'm gonna push my elbows into the inside of my thighs, keeping my chest tall, and I'm gonna lean forward as far as I can, chest tall. And that might create a little bit more opportunity to move my hands down to my feet and push my hips down towards the ground. 30 seconds. This should be active. You should be pulling your hips and your knees towards the ground. No rest here. 15 more seconds. Keep pushing. Maybe you can snuggle those feet in just a little bit closer now. Keep the chest tall. Don't round that back. 3, 2, one rest. Good. Maybe you need a little shakeout. I do. All right. Notice how your hips feel now. Do they feel warm? Do they feel open? They should. We got one more round of butterfly and you're out of it. All right. Let's go ahead and bring those feet back to the center. Okay. Find your sits bones. Nice tall chest. Should feel like you're pushing it through your arms. My arms around my ankles nice and tight. I'm gonna tuck them in just a little bit further. I'm gonna push myself, and I'm gonna push my knees down using my elbows. Oh yeah, and my chest is still tall as I lean forward. Again, this might serve me a little bit of extra opportunity now that my chest is forward to open my toes and deeply fold forward. Make sure you're breathing. I can feel heat coming up through the inside of my hips. You're almost there. About 10 more seconds. Can you get a little bit lower with every exhalation? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys did it. Nice work. Next one, we'll work on getting a little bit deeper, but for now, enjoy those open hips. Thanks, guys.